Okay, so welcome everyone to our free session to introduce the digital SAT. And I owe you an apology because most of the students, my students, have a session right now. That's why this session is gonna be kind of short. And I promise to give you another free session tomorrow. I didn't wish to cancel it today after you guys were promised to be given it today at 8. Unfortunately, many of the students had they are supposed to be having now a math session. That's why we're gonna briefly discuss the digital SAT, but inshallah we're gonna have another free session tomorrow. I'm gonna post the exact timing for you to attend inshallah. Right. Let's go for perhaps some of you didn't know that the exam will be shortened to 2 hours from the current 3. The paper-based, the last one actually was supposed to be 3 hours, 2 sections, separate sections. The first section was reading, the second was writing. Now, no, it's not gonna be taken 3 hours like the old paper-based one. It's gonna be 2 hours. The students will be allowed to take it on their own devices. You guys, you'll be taking the exam on your own devices, but at a school or testing center rather than at home. The reading passages will be shorter and be accompanied by only 1 question. So forget about the 10 and 11 questions that were targeting a long passage. No, we have a short reading passage tackling only, or that is being tackled by 1 question only. The scoring scale will remain the same. Okay. This is for the whole test, 1,600, for English section, 800 points. Scores will be made available in days rather than weeks. And some of you guys took the free trial administered a few days ago. Will reading and writing questions be combined in the same section, or will they be kept as separate sections? The 2 question types will be combined in a single section. Perhaps you have seen the samples that the College Board released, or the practice tests. No more separate sections. If this is the case, then some students, particularly on the lower end, will undoubtedly find it quite challenging to flip back and forth between reading comprehension and grammar mode. This actually, I was discussing this part, a few minutes ago with one of the parents. She was telling me that, yeah, I guess her son might be finding it difficult to handle the reading questions and the writing questions at the same time. You cannot expect which question you're going to be handling right after the one that you are tackling. But anyways, this is the case. And you need to practice. Practice makes perfect. And the College Board, as I told you, released several tests at least for you guys to practice on. And we're gonna, inshallah, every now and then, we're gonna post some shorter videos to help you or to guide you on how to tackle the different types of questions, either reading or writing. How many questions? The questions will be 54 questions divided between 2 modules. Each module has 27 questions. The reading and the writing section, as I told you, we have two sections now, the reading and writing section and the math section. The reading and writing section has two modules. Each module has 27 questions, right? The reading and the writing section presents short reading passages for passage pairs, followed by a single multiple choice question, only one for each passage. Questions on the reading and writing section represent one of 4 content domains. You will be tested, or these questions will be testing you on these 4 domains, okay, or any of these domains. The first domain is called craft and structure. I'm gonna explain what craft and structure is, okay? Information and ideas, standard English conventions, perhaps this one is very familiar. Expression of ideas, this also is a familiar domain. To help you manage your time, questions that test similar skills and knowledge are grouped together and arranged from easiest to hardest. And this is the trick. You might feel that the questions are easy, and this is gonna be a sign for, you know, a low or a humble score. Because if you are kept given, or you're gonna be given easy questions, this means that you fail to answer the hard ones. So you will not be surprised if you get out of the test saying that, oh my God, like the digital SAT is super easy. And actually it is not the case. The case is that you guys answered the easy questions and you fail to answer the hard ones. That's why the test kept giving you easy questions, or questions of the same level as the same level, or in a similar level to that of the one that you were able to answer correctly. And you know, you will not be given harder ones which are worth more points. Okay, so take care. That's why the digital SAT is a little bit challenging. It doesn't seem to be easy as you might think. The test is divided into 2 modules, as I told you, each of which includes the questions from all 4 different domains. As I told you, these are the domains. Okay. What the reading and writing passages are like. The passages in the reading and writing section range from 25 to 150 words. Passages represent the subject areas of literature, history, social studies, humanities, and science. These are very familiar areas, guys, the same ones as you were tested on in the regular paper-based one. The questions on the reading and writing section fall into 4 content domains. Now I'm going to tell you what is meant by craft and structure. The craft and the structure domain measures the comprehension, vocabulary, analysis, synthesis, and reasoning skills, and knowledge needed to understand and make connections between topically related texts. So you can be, you know, like expecting like the two passage questions here in this part. This domain is a little bit challenging. Perhaps it's the most challenging domain. So when you come across a sort of a question that you feel you are being stuck answering, it is related to craft and structure domain. The information and ideas measures comprehension, analysis, and reason skills also, and knowledge and the ability to locate, interpret, evaluate, and integrate information and ideas from texts and the informational graphics. And this part, you know, whenever you pass by a graph question or a very direct question, you know, testing you on direct information, perhaps this is to be the domain you're tackling. You're tackling. Standard English conventions, an easy one, supposedly, because this one has rules. You know, this domain is related to grammar. Most of the time, you'll be dealing with grammatical rules. Measures the ability to edit text to conform to core conventions of standard English sentence structure, usage, and punctuation. And the last one has to do with the expression of ideas. Measures the ability to revise texts, to improve the effectiveness of written expression, and to meet specific rhetorical goals. You guys will be given certain instruction based on the ideas and the connection among the ideas. And you have to pick the one that is related to the ideas, whether it's the main idea of the passage or the excerpt that you have, or a detail, a supporting detail to a certain idea discussed in the passage. So it has to do more like cohesion and coherence, okay, and the connection among the ideas of one passage. Where to practice, how to practice, you have several options. The first one, you find, you know, 4 non-adaptive tests, practice tests in this link. I'll try to post this presentation for you guys. This one you will find, let me show you. Here in this link, you will find the 4 tests here: full-length, linear, non-adaptive SAT practice test 1. And if you expand this one, you will find the test. You will find the answer explanations to all the questions. And you will find that scoring, how to score and the points and so on. So you can download, it's downloadable. Okay, this is test 1, this is test 2, test 3, and test 4. Okay, also you can have, you can download or, you know, set up the Blue Book app, in which you can practice in an interactive way. Okay. Also, Khan Academy has also this kind of interactive mode in order for you to practice answering the digital SAT. Now I can receive your questions before I start showing you samples of the questions as we agreed upon at the beginning, as I said at the beginning of the session. This session today was supposed to be canceled because many students are too busy with their other sessions. As you must have seen that I posted the advertisement, you know, late today. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't organized early enough for everyone to know. That's why we're gonna have the actual free explanation tomorrow, inshallah, and I'm gonna tell you when. But till then, yes, I will receive your questions. Yes, just raise your hands and I'm gonna pick your questions. Yes, yeah, Ibrahim, go ahead. Yes, Ibrahim, you can unmute your mic. Okay, Hassan, yes. Hassan, you can unmute your mic.
Yes, can you show us the website again?
Yes, I will. Don't worry. I will, and I'll show you the exam itself, the practice test itself. Yes, yeah, Ahmed Mahmoud. Yes, you can.
مس
Yes, dear.
مس وانا اقدر اعمل ماتش ما بين السات
Yes,
القديم
you
والسات
can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
تمام شكرا.
Definitely can. Most welcome. Yes, yeah, Ibrahim, once more, you are raising your hand. You can speak up.
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Teacher, the site is 2 hours for both math and English.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it's instead of 3 hours. Yeah. What else? Any more questions? Mazen. Yes, Mazen. Yes.
Yes, will be there breaks?
Yeah, there will be a break between the two sections, the English and the math one.
Okay, thank you.
And not between the modules, I guess. Yes, Omar, Walid, yes, Omar.
Yeah, I wanted to know what is the Blue Book app.
Yeah, I will send the link. Actually, the Blue Book app is like an as it sounds like it's an app you have to set up. It has to be tackled on certain devices, like a tablet or an iPad. Okay, for
Can
you
it be
to take
downloaded on phones?
not all the phones, I guess. Not all the phones. I have an iPhone, but I couldn't, I couldn't have.
Do you recommend it? Is it good?
I guess you need an iPad. If anyone knows that it can work on certain mobile phones, you guys can be telling me. Yes, Ammar. Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, Amar or Ammar? I don't know.
No, the name is wrong. I'm Amal.
Yes. Okay, Amal.
Teacher, I want to know, now you said that the writing and reading will be in one section.
Yes.
You can know how it will be, like the questions will be together or each question.
I will show you now. I just wanted to take some questions before I show you the test. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any more questions? Yes, Jawad.
Can you send the presentation and link in the group?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Most welcome. On the Telegram channel and Telegram group, inshallah, everything will be posted. Yes, Joseph. Yes. Yes, dear.
For the Blue Book app, how they do the test, do you have to bring your own device or do they have one?
Yeah, it's gonna be on your own device, and that's why you need to read the instructions on the College Board website, okay, in order to be able to get prepared well, in order not to face any problems. In case you need the test center or you need some help with the device, they can make a backup for you, but you need to inform them, I guess. Omar. Yes, Omar Mamdouh.
Yes, the teacher. I entered before a test, an online test, and actually the MacBook doesn't work.
The MacBook doesn't work. Oh my God.
Yeah, I wanted to see.
Yeah, so and you took your own device with you?
Yes.
iPad or tablet?
No, it's like a computer, like a laptop.
A laptop can work. Okay, great.
But a MacBook can't work because two had MacBooks and both of them was out.
Okay. Type, since you had the experience, may you tell us how can you rate this experience? Like it was a good one, bad one?
It was actually good. It was an easy exam.
An easy exam. You got your score?
Until now, no, it's January 1.
Not yet, not yet. Okay, best of luck, and we're gonna wait for your feedback, you know, after your score is released. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Ahmed Asim. Yes.
Yes, about that, I want to know why it says in the instructions if I want to download the Blue Book, it said I can download it in the tablet, and I tried and it doesn't work. Why?
By the way, I tried on the laptop and it worked. Yani the Blue Book app, I have a Lenovo and HP laptops, and I was able to download the app.
Yeah, I tried in the laptop also, and it worked. But why in tablet?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not that into technology actually. Anyways, let's have a look at the test, guys. I don't want to waste your time. As I told you, I promised that everything is gonna be in more details tomorrow, but this is only for your information, you know, to get introduced to the digital SAT in order to save time tomorrow for the, you know, explanation of some basic skills and how to apply these skills to tackle the questions. Look at that. This is one of the practice tests that you know, these tests were released by the College Board for you guys to answer. Here you can see, as you can see, this is the length of the passage here. Okay, of course you will not be able to separate the reading from the writing questions. As you can see, these are how the questions look like. And by the way, let me tell you a very interesting fact. As you can see, you can consider that as a vocab test. Literally a vocab test. Most of the questions are related to your own level of vocabulary. And of course, comprehension, reading comprehension. Please, for God's sake, care about learning new words whenever you pass by any kind of words that you are not familiar with. Okay? Try to know their synonyms, their antonyms, their connotations, and whether they are negative, positive, and the tone, of course, of the passage will help you a lot. As you can see here, different expressions, different vocab words, okay? So you guys need to know all the meanings of all these words. Here, as you can see, a poem. This didn't happen when we were taking the paper-based SAT, right? So let's see this one, since it's a new one. The following text is from Georgia Douglas Johnson's 1992 poem, Benediction. Go forth, my son, winged by my heart's desire. Great riches, yet unknown, await for your possession. I may not, if I would, retrace the way with you. My pilgrimage is through, but life is calling you. Okay, after reading these lines, what we're supposed to be doing? We need to respond to the question. What the question is saying, which choice best states the main purpose of the text? Oh my God, like it is the same exact skill that we used to be tested on in the regular SAT paper-based version. But this time, we're gonna handle a poem or some lines of a poem. First of all, guys, you need to read, I read the lines in front of you. You need to identify the tone. You need to go for the repeated words, repeated ideas, anything that is so much significant and specific about, sorry, not specific, I mean special about the lines. And don't forget that you are being asked about the main purpose of the text. If you have no idea about the main purpose of the text, you are recommended or you are advised to read the choices and start applying the process of elimination. The process of elimination. Is it clear? The POE. Now, let's try together. Let's try together to express hope that a child will have the same accomplishments as his parent did. Let me ask you guys, let me ask you, did you locate an expression of hope that a child will have, this has to do with future, the same, okay, on a comparison. Same is a word used to compare the similarities between two people, two groups, two identities, okay? The same accomplishments. Have you seen accomplishments? As his parent did. So if you will go for A, this means that you must have seen, you must make sure that you have seen these elements in the lines. May I ask you whether we're gonna go for A or not? Yani who agrees that we can go for A and who disagrees? May you please raise your hand if you, yes. Riham, yes, dear. Riham, will you go for it or not? Will you eliminate or keep?
I guess I'll keep it.
You're gonna keep it. Okay,
Yeah.
let me see if someone has a different opinion. Thank you so much. Wafa, will you keep it or?
Actually, I'm gonna ask this question and I have another question. May I?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. First thing to answer this question, I think I would remove it.
You would remove it.
Yes, I think that it's not possible for the main idea to have the same accomplishment as his parents did, because if you read at the third line exactly, great reached yet unknown. If it was the same, it would be unknown for him, but it's unknown, therefore it could be a different accomplishment than his parents.
Okay, excellent, super excellent. Now, for you to go for A, there must be a similarity regarding accomplishments, right? I haven't seen this similarity regarding the accomplishments between the child and his parent. Go forth, my son, winged by my heart's desire, great riches yet unknown. Yet unknown. I don't know. I didn't know them. Is it clear? So that's perfect. Your question.
Yes, I actually bought a book about practicing for SAT, and I found that the reading had 52 questions and like the writing and language 44 questions. Are they going to be the same in the exam or the numbers will change?
No. If you can,
there's like 52 questions.
Yeah, I will tell you. Now you see this practice test has what? 33 questions. And it is not the actual number of the questions on the real one. The ones who took the digital SAT didn't have 33 questions in the module, in each module. So I guess it's like 27 questions per module. At least I'm talking about reading and writing.
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put like a number of questions for practice only. It's not the actual number.
And by the way, the book which I bought is a bit different than yours. Like I found that there's like a passage where there's like 10 questions about this passage, not like a passage on one question. So
No, it is the one officially released by the College Board. This is how you're gonna see the questions, you know, ordered or arranged in your actual. Of course, you will not have the same thing. It's not it's non-adaptive form, but you're gonna have, you know, each question. You know, each question alone. You will not be having all the questions in front of you on one window, No, each question will have its own window. Yeah, do you understand?
thank you.
Yeah, most
Yes.
welcome. Now let's go for letter B. To suggest that raising a child involves many struggles. So guys, we are tackling the main purpose of a passage. The main purpose of a passage. Okay, this is a tiny passage. It's not a passage, actually, it's a poem. This kind of poems or this kind of lines wasn't there in the paper-based one, but the skill was there. So you guys, the skills are the same, but the nature of the questions or the passages is going to be different a little bit. Now, letter B, to suggest that raising a child involves many struggles. Can it be the main purpose of the text? Okay, let me take Ziad. Ziad, can we keep this one or remove it? Do you think that we're gonna keep it or remove it, Ziad? You're allowed to unmute your mic. Let me go for the other Ziad. Yes, Ziad Khalid. Ziad Khalid. Yes, dear.
Yes,
Would you like to, do you think that we're gonna keep it or remove it?
we can remove it actually.
We can remove it. Okay. Who agrees with Ziad or who disagrees? Yeah, we're gonna try. Yani we're gonna test ourselves, our comprehension. Yes, imagine that you're taking the test now. Yes, yeah, Sama, go ahead.
Hi, Miss. I think it's going to be eliminated.
Eliminated. Okay, so 2 people are saying that it has to be eliminated, so I have to go with that. Yeah, I have to go with that. To warn a child that he will face many challenges throughout his life. Oh my God, will face many challenges throughout his life. Look here. Go forth, my son, winged by my heart's desire. Great riches, yet unknown, await for your position. So is it a warning that the guy will face many challenges? Let me go for Ganna. Yes, Ganna, go ahead, dear. Will we keep it or remove it?
Remove it because it's also like too negative.
Too negative. I agree, totally agree with you. Let's go for D. Perhaps it's the right answer. To encourage, yes, positive, a child to embrace the experiences life will offer. Yeah, amazing. This is right. This is perfect. Go forth, my son. You see, it's positive, encouraging. So I actually got a clue from the very first line, go forth, and it's the main purpose. The main purpose usually is prioritized, okay? Go forth, my son. When it comes to my son, go forth. So it's a kind of encouragement to embrace the experiences life will offer. Yeah, great riches yet unknown await for your position. You will own them. You can possess them. Okay, great job. So I guess this is enough for today. Tomorrow, inshallah, we're gonna work on several other skills. At least you guys were able to get introduced to the core areas of the digital SAT. Definitely attending the session has, you know, or was, or hopefully is was beneficial enough for you to learn some pieces of information about the digital SAT and the nature of a bit of questions we handled today, the main purpose of a certain passage. Hopefully you guys were able to benefit from the very few minutes that we spent together. Inshallah, looking forward to meeting you tomorrow, and you're gonna be informed about the exact time, but please, you know, follow us up on the Telegram group and channel, because there you will find all the updates. Thank you so much. Stay safe and sound. Bye.